Hey everyone, it's Father Sean with the daily reflection today. And today I wanted to reflect on just a one little Bible verse that comes up in Luke's gospel. So as Jesus is going around, I should have looked up. I think this is on his as he's on his journey from Galilee in the north, and he's making its way down. And he says this. He says, "Whatever you have said in the dark shall be heard in the light, and what you have whispered in private shall be proclaimed upon the rooftops." And in some ways, it's like it's a caution to the way we've acted, right? That there's nothing hidden, there's no sin that's not going to be revealed at the end of time. But on another hand, there's something that I think we should take maybe in this time. Maybe we can elaborate and we can spiritually just kind of like plunge these words a little bit. That whatever has been whispered in private rooms shall be proclaimed upon the rooftops. So in private rooms, that's where we're living now. We're in these private rooms, and one of the things that happens is this yearning for things to be back the way they were, to be back to how they have been. I think it's all starting to get to us. And one of the things I think that's a particular pain for our parishes is the lack of Eucharistic adoration, right? We've got two Eucharistic adoration chapels, one in Botkins, one in Wapak, sorry. And those are great places of faith where people come and worship before our Lord face to face with Jesus Christ. And so, since that has been such a pain, not like a annoyance, but a pain like deeply felt, Father Jared and I have kind of put our heads together, and maybe some way that we can remedy this, since so many of us have not been able to look face to face with Jesus. And we're going to take this verse, proclaimed upon the rooftops, and we're gonna do it. So basically, as you go into Immaculate Conception, I meant to make this video in their parking lot, but when I was thinking about going out there, it started sleeting today, so that was no fun. But if you know Immaculate Conception, you get in the parking lot, and then as you're going to go in the church, there's two doors. There's one on the right that is closest to Main Street there, but then there's the one that's back towards the rectory that you can either go up or down. But directly above that second door, the roof is pretty flat, and it's pretty easy to get out there. You can go through the rectory and get out there. So we thought, why not have a drive-up holy hour? So we're going to do that this Friday. So basically, Father Jared and I are going to kind of set up a little makeshift altar there, bring out Jesus in the Eucharist, and put him in the monstrance there. Well, and so to have an hour of adoration, to have an hour where you can pray before the Lord, and so that's the idea. 7 p.m. Immaculate Conception parking lot this Friday, which would be the 17th of April. So we're gonna just give it a whirl. I know the weather is supposed to be bad, but we decided that as long as we're gonna have we got some parishioners to let us use their tent. So as long as things aren't coming sideways on Jesus and there's no chance of anything flipping over, we're going with it. So if it's cold, whatever. If it's coming down a little light sprinkle, I think it's supposed to mostly be in the morning. But so that's the plan. Our Lord will be there, so you can bring your cars in and just come so you're facing that entrance. We can pack people in and come to worship our Lord. So we're going to have a speaker out there to maybe lead a rosary, or since this is Easter, maybe a litany of the Sacred Heart or the Litany of the Saints. We haven't quite worked all that out. Not sure how well the speaker will work, but just getting before the Lord. So maybe be ideal if you bring some prayer material for yourself, even if it's just your heart because you want to tell Jesus you missed him. But maybe there's scriptures while you're in your car if the speaker doesn't work out too well. So that's the idea. We're going to proclaim it from the rooftops this Friday, 7 p.m., April the 17th, Immaculate Conception parking lot in Botkins. Tell one, tell all, tell your friends, tell people from other parishes. We'll even let them, as long as there's still room in the parking lot. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right, so we look forward to seeing you Friday night at Immaculate Conception. It is going to be awesome. So, and pray for good weather. I mean, at the very least, you'll be in your cars, but I might freeze myself because I don't have a beard to protect me anymore. Anyways, Father Sean, daily reflection. Peace out. We'll see you Friday, and look forward to that. God bless.